Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Chris with a C, back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on, welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, we're going to be doing a what's in my bag. I just filmed my first impressions of my beautiful new Hermes bag. First bag I've purchased in over a year, which is this Hermes Picotin Lock 18. Color is 88 graphite. Hardware is gold, and the leather is Trillion Maurice. I keep getting the words mixed up. But yeah, that's this bag right here. I've got, like I said, a million pictures of me in this bag because it is the only bag I've carried for the past month. And it's the only one I want to carry. So that's where we're at with the bag right now. I don't know when I'm actually going to switch out of this bag and carry something different. So you guys, I've been watching a lot of review videos since buying this bag, even before buying it, but especially now since I own the bag. And a lot of people are doing comparisons between the size 18, which is the one that I have, and the size 22, which is the bigger size, which is a bag that I hope to own because I love this bag so much. I can definitely see adding a 22 into my collection. But a lot of, things that I was reading about the size 18, whether it be on the purse forum or even through YouTube videos, is that the 18 doesn't fit anything. That is a lie. Guys, this bag fits so much. The capacity for me is not the question as it relates to buying this bag. Really, as far as between the 18 and 22, of course the 22 is going to fit more, but the 18 fits such a large amount of items. Again, being that it's a bucket bag, it does have a really good capacity overall. Really, I think to me the deciding factor is like how it looks against your body and how you want to use it, essentially. Like, do you want to carry like a book or a water bottle? If so, then maybe you want to go for the size 22 because those items are going to look better in a bigger bag. Are you just carrying regular everyday things? Then maybe a size 18 is good for you, which has been really wonderful for me up to this point. So I'm going to show you guys what's in the bag. I do have a bag organizer in here from Samorga. I do have some pictures just kind of showing like the interior of the bag. So we'll insert some of those as well. But with the organizer, this is how everything looks. So we're going to take the organizer out at the end. I'm just going to start, taking things out. So first thing in here are my Louis Vuitton sunglasses. You guys have seen these before. I purchased these last year. Next thing in here, I'm going to take out, it's going to be this ink pen. If I can reach it, there we go. Of course you need an ink pen. Next thing in here, I'm going to take out, hold on. What is next that I'm going to take out? I'm going to reach for, because there are like so many items in the bag. I do carry this little bag with me. It is the keys that go to the Hermes Picotin lock. So maybe I should take the lock off and then kind of show you guys. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave the lock on there, you guys, because this is typically how I'm going to carry the bag and how I'm going to go in and out with this middle piece here. So it can get annoying at times, but it doesn't really bother me anymore since I've used the bag for over a month now. So, or nearly a month. So right here, I have my Apple Pencil, which goes on my iPad mini. So I was using that earlier today for church. And another thing in here, we're just going to take this full item out so you see kind of how it comes out over the side. I grabbed a few items, so let me put this bag down real quick so I can show you the items that I grabbed. So the first item that I grabbed here is my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the damier bean color, gold hardware. So in here I just have some lotions, body lotions. I also have lip items. So I have like a Dior lip glow here. I have the Tarte lip gloss. I can't really, Maracuja, something like that, lip gloss. I also have some wet ones down in here. I have a few of the Rhode lip glosses. There's one. There's also another one. Yeah, I have 2 of the Rhode lip glosses in here. I've been absolutely loving these Rhode lip glosses. I'm probably going to need to buy some more soon, but I've pretty much exclusively been wearing these like for the past month at least. I've not worn any other lip glosses or really other lip oils. I just really like the Rhode one personally. So I also have my Chanel Double Fastest Mirror in here. And also, which is another lip product that I love that I really need to get back to using, is the Summer Fridays lip balm as well. This one is in the fragrance vanilla. So that's everything in my mini pochette overall. The next thing that I pulled out were my AirPods Pro 2nd generation with the lanyard on here. Let's get back into the bag. Let's see what else is in here. Next thing, I have my YSL card holder here, which, you know, again, I've used almost 3 years straight. September will be 3 years straight if I stick with this cycle of using this card holder and not switching out into anything else. Then I also have a hand sanitizing spray in here that's from Touchland. I also have another ink pen. I was looking for this pen earlier. Another ink pen in here. Then I also have my Hermes Bastia coin purse. So this is my first Hermes item that I purchased last year. I think this one's almost a year old. Maybe this will be a year this month here in February that I purchased this one. This one is in the color Rose Poupre. So it's like a mix of like a hot pink and a purple. And in here, I just carry cash as well as coins. So yeah, that's what's in here. Really love the pop of color. I was gonna get this in anemone, but I don't know. This color was calling to me. I really do still want to get something in the color anemone though. That's my favorite purple that Hermes has. So we're looking into that. I'm gonna see about getting something in the color anemone at some point. I don't know if I want a whole bag. I have seen a few bags in anemone, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to make that big of a commitment to the color. Right here, I've got the Tatcha face blotting sheets. You know, again, when your face gets shiny, you can blot, you know, your face. So I do try to keep those in here as well. Next thing I have in here is my Gucci key pouch. Let's see what's in here. In here, I've got some Aleve. I've also got my Apple earpods that are cord, you know, that have the cord on them. I always have these just in case. And I really like these more than the generation 1 and 2 AirPods, and these were like $17. So I definitely see why people are still walking around with the cord, because I think that they're really good personally, in my opinion. And yeah, this Gucci key pouch, I've had this for what, almost 2 years now, maybe longer, but I really like this one. Only like Gucci small leather good that I own. And yeah, I absolutely love it. And I think, is that everything in here? Guys, I'm sorry if you hear this squeaking. It's the gate to my apartment complex. It's been doing that for quite a while. But yeah, this is everything in here. Again, I just got this organizer in the past week, and we'll take it out so you guys can kind of see. Let me... so I can show you guys. Yeah. So this is the organizer by itself, the size 18 from Samorga. I think this is a newer organizer because it's got like this little like V-shaped. I really actually like this organizer because like when you put your items in, which you put them in this way, because again, this is kind of the shape of the bag. It doesn't like leave a mark or anything on the bag. So it is very lightweight. It is like a thinner kind of organizer, but it does help with the structure of the bag, and it definitely helps keep the interior clean. So yeah, this more so kind of shapes to the bag and the natural folds in the bag. It does have a pocket back here, which is typically where I would carry my keys that go to the lock. So this is, yeah, what it looks like on the interior. The color on this one, I think it's like a dark gray or a heathered gray, something like that. Kind of a combination between like a gray and a black. So I knew, I purchased this before actually picking up the bag. So I knew that the bag was gonna be like a dark gray because I'd seen the stock photo of the bag. So I decided to just go for like a very similar color organizer for the bag. But if I just kind of put my items back in, you can see everything that fits in here. So let me just do that. I'll probably just like end up taking the lock off of the bag so I can just put this organizer back in, you know, with all my items inside. So you guys will be able to see that. So this is, yeah, like everything I had in here. I think, hold on. So yeah, this is like all of my items. I just kind of did that quickly. These are all of my items in here. So you guys can see, like, this is pretty much what I would carry, even like in my jumbo. If I was carrying like the, my Chanel jumbo, either one of my jumbos, this is pretty much all the items I would carry in here. The only other things I would add possibly would be like my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 19, which definitely would not really fit in this bag. But yeah, my Toiletry 19, that would fit in my bigger size bags. I would probably put that in there so I could kind of cut down on small leather goods. I don't really carry water bottles with me, and now I've been kind of into like these 1 liter water bottles from Fiji. So these don't really fit in most of my bags. But yeah, so I don't really carry water bottles in my bags anyway. And then the only other thing would be like my iPad mini, which actually does fit inside of the Picotin Lock 18. It's just that it doesn't fit that well in here. Oh, I forgot my sunglasses too. My sunglasses would also be going on top. And then I also have the lipstick that I'm wearing today. This is the Dior Transfer Proof Lipstick, the 879, which is Forever Passionate. Out of the 3 that I bought, this one definitely is my favorite because it's the one that I wear the most. So yeah, this one is always in my bag. So yeah, I just kind of put that one like in the side as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that would be in here. Now, as far as the iPad mini, let me pull the lock back. So it does fit in here, you guys, but you're gonna see it on the top. If you have it stood up, it's already kind of slid down. I don't know, you can kind of see that here, but it's like, yeah, it does fit. But when you fit your other items in here, it's probably gonna poke out from the front and it's gonna distort the shape a bit. So it depends on how you want it to fit. Like as far as standing up, it's going to, you're gonna see that on the, you know, on the back end. If you have it sitting straight up, it does poke out as far as the top portion. So it is a bit taller, and then you're not gonna be able to pull the lock all the way down. So keep that in mind. That is something to keep in mind as well if you're, you know, again, looking at the iPad mini or a smaller iPad to go in the bag. Usually my phone is going to be in one of my pockets, but my phone would fit in here as well, but I'm filming on my phone. So yeah, that's pretty much like everything that would fit in the bag. I'm just going to unlock the lock so I don't have to, you know, try to slide it in the side. And these are the keys that go to the lock on the front of the bag. And yeah, we're gonna get these keys here. So yeah, guys, I've been carrying this bag for a month, and yeah, I haven't really had many days where it's like, oh, I can't fit this or I can't fit that. Like this is pretty much like, and here's the lock right here. You guys can see that. And yeah, I just took the lock off here. So if I, remove this little leather piece and kind of put it toward the back, you guys can see on the interior of the bag, and it is unlined. And you see at the bottom, it actually says Hermes, I think Paris or something. Hold on, let me see, what does it say? Yeah, Hermes Paris, made in France. So that's what it says at the very bottom of the bag. So that's the only place you're gonna actually see Hermes on the bag. So I really like the fact that, even though I will say that like, oh, my Louis Vuitton Alma PM is understated because it's not the canvas, it doesn't have the monogram all over it. But guys, if you are up close and you do know Louis Vuitton, which a lot of people here in Houston do know Louis Vuitton, including a lot of men that I've, you know, encountered, whether it be at church or in public, like a lot of people do know that that's still Louis Vuitton, even though it's not the canvas leather. They're like, oh, it's Louis Vuitton, because you can clearly see the LVs if you're close to the bag. If you pay it any type of attention, if you look at it for any period of time, you can clearly see it's a Louis Vuitton bag. Whereas this one, you don't really know what it is. This isn't a very popular bag unless you're in the bag space. To know that, oh, it's an Hermes bag, it's a Picotin Lock 18, because again, there's no branding on the exterior of this bag. So this is truly the meaning and definition of understated. It's just a pretty leather bag. And this is the bottom here. I think I have like a scuff or something. I don't know what that is. But guys, I don't really expect much. Again, I've worn the bag for a whole month straight. So I'm not going to cry or complain about anything that's happened to it, because I know what I've done to it. So yeah, again, guys, I'm so sorry about that screeching noise. It's really bothering me. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and put the organizer back in so you guys can see. And that's like, again, everything that like fits into my bag. So we're going to just put the organizer back in the way we got it and keep it pushing. So yeah, and this organizer fits inside of this bag like pretty much perfectly to the T. And it doesn't like really do anything as far as the shape is concerned. It really folds to the natural shape of the bag. So you see that here. So yeah, before I put the lock portion back on, yeah, that's kind of everything again inside of the bag. I just need to move that. And again, this is how it looks. And let's put the lock portion back on. And then that's what it looks like before I put the lock on, and then putting the lock on. This is the bag right here. So yeah, the organizer doesn't do anything to distort it at all. You still see the folds on the side. You still see the little creases where they're supposed to be on the front and on the back. So yeah, I absolutely love, love, love the bag. I feel like it fits quite a bit. So if you're trying to decide between an 18 and a 22, it just depends on what type of items you're trying to fit. So if I have a 22, yeah, the iPad mini and probably a book or even a small water bottle are gonna fit without, you know, them showing on the top portion of the bag, because the bag's going to be a bit bigger in the dimensions. It's going to be a bit taller. It's going to be a bit wider. So yeah, like if you're trying to fit bigger items, then definitely I would recommend looking at the size 22. If you have a bigger frame, a bigger bag might look better on your frame. Or if you are you're a very petite person and you're just into bigger bags, of course, that's a very stylish, chic look as well. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for, or even if you have a bigger frame and you're looking for a smaller type of bag, you don't carry a whole lot, I would definitely recommend the size 18. Just depends on what, to me, I feel like the deciding factor is how you feel it looks against your body. If you like the way it looks against your body, whether it be the 18 or the 22, it took me a little bit of adjusting and getting used to as far as the 18. Really, when I say adjusting, it was really a few days, and I absolutely love and adore this bag now. And then also what you're trying to carry, but keeping in mind that with these bags, they're pretty much top handle or crooked the arm bags. So the more you put in them, the more you're kind of limited as far as that size, unless you add some type of external strap to this, which people do that, you can do that. So, but otherwise, just using the bag as is, you do have to keep that in mind, that whatever you put in here, you're going to have to carry it again, either top handle or crooked the arm, unless you do add an external strap to it. And there are plenty of ways people do that. You can look at those videos on YouTube. I've not really done that thus far. I played around with it when I first got the bag, but I really do like wearing this one top handle or crooked the arm. I am looking to get the bigger size, the size 22, just for like a more casual, I don't know, I wear this bag casual too, but I do feel like this bag, because of the structure, the size, the look of it, it can more so lean to a bit more classy and, you know, dressed up look as opposed to casual, even though I do wear it casual. But I'm kind of looking for like a bigger bag that I can just kind of throw my items inside. It can be almost like my Louis Vuitton No-Way bag was. I can just throw my items inside. And it's like, I don't mind if it's Clemence leather, if it's a softer leather, if it looks like it's been run over 30 times over. Like, I don't mind that, because I know that that's going to be a more casual bag. It's going to lend to a different type of look than this one. So yeah, like, again, it just kind of depends on what your style is, what you like, what you don't like. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share as far as the bag and the what's in my bag portion of this video. If you have any other questions, guys, make sure you comment below. Make sure you like this video if you like the content. Comment below. Also share it with anyone else who's trying to decide between the 18 and 22, doesn't really know what fits inside of the bag. I don't have the 22 yet, but I do have the 18. So yeah, that's a lot of things, in my opinion, do fit inside the size 18. So I wouldn't let that necessarily be a deciding factor when people are telling you, oh, nothing fits in there. You know, it's a cute little bag just to be looking cute. No, it fits quite a bit as far as like an everyday carry bag. Also, before you leave, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 600 subscribers at the time of me filming this. Hopefully we'll be over that when this video is put up. And you do that by hitting the red button below and the bell next to it so you can subscribe to the channel. Again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.